Hey there. I know nobody is watching yet. I just got this started. I'm trying out the quality on this silly little machine that I'm on and just practicing how YouTube Live works. They made me wait 24 hours after requesting to be able to do a live. So I'm just trying to get myself to do something, This is a noisy house and I'm just goofing around. I literally only sent this link to one person and he's a good friend, but we haven't even talked for a while. But this show, it's sort of dedicated to my friend Thomas. He he's been a really good friend over the years, and he really inspired me to get my butt in gear and just do something on my own, use my voice, learn my voice. So I thought the premise of this channel, to start the experiment, would be like a diary for myself, something my kids can watch and make fun of me later. That's what I told my daughter. And she wanted to stay up and watch the live stream, so that's why I picked that goofy thumbnail. And yeah, so today's Tuesday. It's February 22nd, 2022. And I wanted to say all those practice on the mic because it's just the internal mic on this computer. So it's probably crummy. But I've had a lot of thoughts lately. I've been trying to figure out, for myself, what the heck am I doing? Sorry. So, cool. Hopefully, my friend Thomas texted me back, so hopefully he's going to tune in and watch. So this literally is the first thing I've even published, posted. I have been recording these little cell phone videos to practice talking, because for a few months I have just not talked to that many people, and it's same old story, the CV story, where just when you feel like things might be going back to normal, nope. Normal, what's that? So anyway, I sort of wrote something out. I'm just going to practice reading, and if anybody joins or wants to get in the chat, then we'll go from there. But otherwise, I'll just end it and call this experiment good because, I started it. So anyways, I wanted to start this off sort of addressing to my kids. And hi, Thomas. Thank you. I just needed some moral support, and you were the only one that I wanted to tell about this. So, I wanted to start this off as a message to my kids. And you can all be my kids now if you want. You're welcome. So, hey kids, your mom is losing it, and frankly, I am sorry. You are the light of my life, and I love you more than anything. But this world is even crazier than I imagined. And myself being very emotional and naive, I had no idea what a wild ride we were getting on. So I'm starting this channel as a diary and my attempt to make sense of this world. Thomas has been somebody that's really helped me navigate some of the, I think it's intended, confusion put upon people. So anyway, trying to make sense of things. And I bet any content creator would probably tell me it's silly for my first video ever to be alive. But I wanted the challenge, and I've done countless uh, hours of years of my life working in production environments. And basically, if it's not live, it just doesn't sound as authentic. And, that's why the first take really usually can be the best or one of the better, because you have that charge, you have that energy. So, of course, there's exceptions, but I'm just saying, as a rule, in my world, live always has this energy that's different. So, plus, I wanted to just make myself get on and get started. So uh, basically, I've stopped like even scrolling through social media. And the exception is Facebook. I've gone down, or sorry, the exception is YouTube. I totally went down the rabbit hole with YouTube. And one of the people, my friend Thomas, had me check out is another man named Thomas Sheridan. You can look him up on YouTube. I'm going to start doing these videos a little more produced and organized, and get links to some of my favorite creators that are right now. I did want to make a mention to Thomas Sheridan because once I began to really listen to him, it's like anything, you dive down the rabbit hole, you get more questions. So it's really kind of started me off on this course, going down the rabbit hole. And I really just logged out of my Facebook, and I've started to watch tons of different creators, different styles, podcast style. Some of these people, they are so good, and they don't really have that many views, but a lot of those shows, those channels are the ones I really like because they just come off as authentic, of course. And the more that people are selling you on stuff, even if you find truth in their content, it's, it's like, you're being sold to. So, one of the other creators I've been listening to a lot, and I just found him the last couple days, his name is Days of Noah, Days with a Z. And oh my gosh, the thing about his channel I really like is he just has this calm, smooth demeanor. And as you can tell, I'm kind of a fast talker, get anxious, trip over my words. And he just prepares and lays it out in such a nice way. And it's truth. He's telling people hard truths. And that's why I did this blog in like a mommy style, because I figured, like the old fairy tales for kids, they were horrible. They were awful. And I haven't gone so far back into the Grimm's fairy tale, but they're dark. Cinderella, like those stepsisters cut off the ends of their feet and stuffed bloody feet into their shoes to try and make them fit in that story. So I think when we look at Disney versions of fairy tales nowadays, they have these dark elements, but they're not so overtly dark that they scare you. And that's how it used to be. The fairy tales were meant to scare you. And so anyway, I really like Days of Noah because he produces some really comprehensive, well-researched, terrifying and important content. And while I don't entirely claim to have a faith in, God, as it were, such as Days, he preaches about it, he talks about it, but I think that's great. I think it's nice to know what are people's frame, where's their worldview built upon? You know, where's their moral character from? Is it, you know, what's it based around? And, you know, then you can go from there. And if you're watching content creators that have pagan beliefs versus Christian beliefs or atheist beliefs, you're going to be able to pull something out from any of those places, even when, you know, you don't have to agree with everything. The point is, you know, to get your mind challenged. Um, and when it comes to things that are terrifying, it's like, you know, you get a preview for something that's kind of scary, like a drill, and then you're more prepared for it. So, you know, I think it's important that we start talking to each other with whom we disagree, and there's really no dialogue. You know, as a parent, sometimes, you know, I get into that space where I'm like, no, do what I tell you to do. But that kind of militant approach, I mean, it's inhuman, you know? And we have to give our kids a chance to have some autonomy, learn how to respect others by, you know, respecting them as well. And that's not to say I let my kids do whatever, but you know, I try and explain to them. And then when they annoy me, I tell them, you know, okay, shut up, go to bed, do what I tell you to do. But, you know, try and keep it on in a kind, loving way. Um, so anyway, shit. I'm just going on. But anyway, thanks, Thomas, for checking this out. This was just a really great experiment for me, a way for me to get out here and get out of my comfort zone, because I've been so isolated and, you know, having some opportunities for social interaction, but not really able to have these deep dive conversations. You know, people in my social circle, besides, you know, literally one person, is the only one I can talk to about these things. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna try and get this off the ground and add production value, get a real microphone, um, get a real camera, maybe. But in the meantime, Thomas, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. I miss you, buddy. Hope we'll talk soon. And that's all for now. Happy 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. Bye.